Today is February 9th, 2021. My name is Charles Suter. Today I'm presenting the topic called The Goal Behind the Goal, or GBG for short. My main message is that every goal is just a means to another more important goal. People tend to get confused between means and ends. For every desired end or goal, there are many different means for getting there, some faster and easier than others. Likewise, once an end or a goal is achieved, it becomes a means to other ends and goals. There are linkages between the first end goal and subsequent end goals, which should be acknowledged in advance so as to perfect the alignment between them for ease of attainment. Too many people seek goals without stopping to consider what advantages the achievement of that particular goal will gain them in the continuous stream of a much longer means-ends chain. Every means leads to an end goal, and then that end goal becomes a means to other end goals, and it goes on and on. My first proposition is that most goals are instrumental in achieving higher order goals. Most goals are merely the means to satisfy wants. I'm going to explain the difference between a want and a need here shortly. The goal achiever intends for these wants to satisfy needs. So basically, a want is a means to satisfying a need. I'll give some examples shortly. The higher order goals ultimately deliver needs satisfaction. Goals are only valuable for satisfying human wants and needs. Needs are essential to life, survival, and thriving. The difference between a want and a need is that a want is a means to satisfying a need. For example, a cold soda is a want because it is a means not only for quenching a thirst, which is a glass of cold water, but also it could be considered a stimulant to acquired taste buds. Cold soda could also confirm one's identity, enhance social acceptance, build self-esteem, because people who drink this status brand of soda are the cool people. Or it could be considered just an energy boost. Proposition 2. Knowing the goal behind the goal helps find easier, more direct ways to get there. You need to think 2 goals ahead, somewhat like a game of chess. Ask yourself what you will do after you reach the current or the first goal. Always be aware of the goal after next and seek easier ways to get there. People know why you want to achieve any particular goal, especially what the achievement of this particular goal will allow them to be, do, or have next. You don't want to achieve a goal and then wonder, is this all there is? And then, well, now what? The question you must continually ask yourself is, what needs are this particular goal going to satisfy? Every goal may satisfy a want, but it will satisfy a need. Again, let me give you an example. A new car might satisfy an ego want, but it may not contribute to a more stimulating, socially active life, or even self-glorifying achievement needs. Not every goal is satisfying in and of itself, and often the first goal is just one of many in the means-ends chain in the quest for satisfying higher order needs. In other words, there may be another goal beyond the first goal. Proposition 3. Both the initial goal and the goal behind the goal should be aligned at the very beginning. The first goal is often a means to another goal, which becomes the end goal. Consider there might be an easier, more direct path to that next end's goal. The best means goals enables multiple end goals. You must consider any goal as just one of many means to another higher order goal. So to best align your means ends, or your goal-to-goal chain, You must start far out into the future, perhaps as long as 5 years, and define what you want to be, do, and have by then. Then work backwards to define alternative means-ends chains and their associated stepping stone goals capable of creating the desired future state. For each means-ends chain, ensure that the stepping stone goals are properly aligned and efficiently lead to a desired future or final end state. In other words, they must end someplace good. Since there may be more than one means-ends chain that leads to the final end state, selecting that best means-ends chain out of all the alternative becomes the purview of decision making. Now, my final message is that I suggest you strongly identify the goal after next to pick the best means goal. That's the first goal. To get the best results from any goal pursuit, think ahead and plan the connection between the succession of goals leading to a distant desired future. Pick the most efficient and effective means chain that gets you to where you want to be, do, and have in the distant future. That's all for now. Remember to stay positive, you'll be happier, healthier, and live longer.